Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. Today is day 14 of daily drill for CET, and in this video we are going to solve the questions on abstract reasoning that we had shared on our daily PDF. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow us on social media platforms. As you already know that we share these daily drill PDFs on our Telegram group, and if you are not a part of our Telegram group, please do join our group, and we share all the PDFs one day in advance, and next day you see the solutions to the questions. We expect you to solve the questions on your own, so that you also learn how to approach the questions. And once you are done, if you are unable to answer some of the questions, then look at the solutions to understand how to solve those questions. So solve these PDFs and then look at the solutions on the next day. So we'll begin. So before that, in case you are preparing for MHCT, we have a crash course running for it, and also a mock test. If you wish to purchase the same, the link is given in the description of this video. So let's begin with the first question. Which pattern on the right belongs to the group on the left? So we are given some images on the left, and we need to tell which image belongs to the same image. Now, first of all, there are two dots in each of them. So we can eliminate option D because there are two black dots. Second thing, if you notice, uh, although these are not straight lines, they are of different shape, but the line length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should have 5 boxes, or you can say 5 squares. Now this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. This has 6 squares, so we can eliminate it. So all these have 5 squares. Now if you look at the dots are alternate, or you can say that they are not adjacent. Okay, now in this they are adjacent, in this also they are adjacent. So the answer is option C, 5 squares, and there are two dots, and those two dots should not be adjacent, which we see in the all these images. So this follows the same logic. Next question, there is a relationship between the first set of images. So it's an analogy based question, and we need to establish the same relation with this image. Now if we see, there are three lines. One is medium length, high length, and low length. But here we have high, medium, low. So basically these two are changing their places, right? So these two elements are switching, and the third element remains as it is. Now if there are three elements, so we will exchange these two. So when we exchange these two, the vertical line will come on the left side, right? So vertical line coming on the left side. So we can eliminate options this, and this. Vertical line on the left side, and then we have horizontal lines in between, and uh, the third elements remains the same, right? Now if you notice that, what is the difference between these options A and D? What is the difference between these? Now if you see this, now some of you might be confused in this question, because this I believe there were two tricky options where people will get confused. Now if you notice carefully, this line is a bit thick, slightly thick, okay, and there is some small gap. Like if you notice, there is very small gap. No, it is not completely black, slightly white portion is there. Now if you see this, in this no thick line, see this is thick line, no thick line, and here if you notice, thick line and small gap also. This is thick line, and there is small gap, if you just notice carefully. Now if you apply that logic, the thick line was on the right hand side, this is on the left hand side. Okay, so what is happening, we are getting mirror image of it. Mirror image, because the thick line was on the right hand side, now it is left hand side. And this, similarly, if you take mirror image of this portion, what will happen, the line will appear like this. Okay, and the line is also appearing like this. So the answer is option D. Now the given figure had straight lines, so mirror image looks exactly like it, right? So we cannot differentiate between mirror image. So some of you might have marked answer A, that is wrong, because if you notice the pattern, it has one thick line and one line with small gap in between. So only option D has that small gap as well as the thick line concept. So the answer is option D. So this was probably one of the tough questions because there were two close options and students are bound to make mistake in this question. Next question, easy one. We need to complete the series, right? So if you look at the elements, it is very simple. The elements are moving in anti-clockwise direction. So triangle was here, triangle came here, right? In the next image, triangle has gone down. In the next image, triangle has gone this side, and then triangle will be this side. Similarly, the star thing, it went to this side, not the star, basically this is the proper star, so it came down and then came here. So the triangle, this star element should come here. Okay, so just look at the options and see there should be a triangle on right hand side, and there is only one option with that. Okay, so that was a easy one to do. So there will be some questions which will be this easy, which have straightforward logic. Sometimes there could be close options. We need to find the embedded figure. Okay, so we have one C-shaped thing like this and in a triangle. So do you find any C shape? Yes, we can find a curve like this, but it is not like this. It is supposed to be in this manner, so it is not present in this. We do find a curve, but the curve should have this shape also, which is again not present here. Now if you notice this image, this has the curve with this line, and we can make the triangle also like this, right? And this shape is also formed over here. Now it is exactly what is given in the image, right? So this is our right answer. We need to find the odd one out. Now how to solve this odd one out is, we have uh, like the same shape which is being rotated in different directions. So let us call it the bottom, right? Let's call it head, or you can call it top. This is left and right. Okay, so if you take this, this will be top. Okay, this will be right side, and this will be left side. If you take this as bottom, this is top, this is the left side and the right side. So again here it is top, we have right side, we have left side. This is the top, right side and left side. Okay, now the black one is right, the black one is left, the black one is right, the black part is right, black part is right. So this is the odd one out, in which, so basically others are the rotation of the same image. So if you visualize it, if you rotate it completely, it will form this image. If you rotate it slightly like this, you will get this image. Okay, if you rotate it slightly like this, you will get this image. So rest all are rotation of this image, first image, and the second one is odd one out. If you cannot visualize rotation, just think like this: left and right. Right side we have the black one, so in this we have it on the left hand side, so that is the odd one out of these images. Count the number of squares. So if you attempted this question, how many squares did you get, and did you get the right answer? So let's see this question. Now we will first count the straight squares. Okay, so we'll first count the straight squares. So there is one square like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have 7 straight squares. Okay, so this straight square we have 7. Okay, now 7 is not in the options. Of course we have this slanting squares also. We need to find these kind of, this is also a square because it is 90-degree and equal faces. It's just that the square is rotated. Okay, now let us find those squares as well. So I'm removing it for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4, this is not a square, this will be just a triangle. 5, 6, so 6 such squares, right? And then we can combine this square also. This is another square which is a combination of 4 squares. So we have 7 squares of this kind as well. So 7 and 7, total of 14 squares in this given image. Do let me know how many of you were able to get the correct answer of 14. There were 3 questions on counting, figure counting in this sheet, and one was square, one was circle, and one was triangle. So circle was a unique question. It was very easy though. Next question again on series. Here we have like three elements. Okay, so let us see what is happening in the second image. So if you see, these two are getting swapped and this is becoming a new element in the next image. Okay, now from second to third, these two are getting swapped, right? And this is changing into a new element. Now third to fourth, these two are getting swapped and this is turning into a new element. So basically in one step, this element is changing to new element. Another step, this element, and then bottom one. So this should become a new element in next step. Okay, and these two should swap. So we should have star here and triangle this side. Star triangle, star triangle. So we can eliminate the rest of the options. Now we should have a new element here. Now this face was already used. Okay, so we will eliminate this option. The answer is option B. Very easy, man. So these are typical logics in series, analogies, etc. So you have shifting of elements, swapping of elements. Left element is swapped with the right element, or diagonal swapping, right? Or first becomes second, second becomes third, like that. And introduction of new elements. So typical abstract reasoning question, which is using this logic of introduction of new elements and swapping of remaining elements. So the answer to this is option B. Okay, now this was an interesting question because it did not say just mirror image. So it says a plane mirror is kept horizontally below the figure. So basically we will first form a water image and then one kept on its side and then second image. So first we will have one mirror over here, right? And the second mirror is here. So we need to find the correct image in the second mirror. Okay? So we have to find the image in the second mirror. So we will not basically we will not find the mirror image of this, right? So first of all we will have to find water image, and then of that water image we will find the mirror image. Okay, so water image, how will it look like? It will look like this. So this part going this side, and then two legs and straight lines, and this line is going towards the left, so it will go towards the right, slightly towards the right. Okay, and this is also left side, so slightly to the right side it will appear. No, it will appear to the left side only, because water image is there, the left right thing will remain same. So one line at the center, and from this leg going to this side. Okay, so something like this will appear on the bottom. Okay, now the second mirror is here. So first of all, first mirror is there, water image. Now we will found mirror image of this. So the head will face this direction, so we can eliminate some of the options. Head will face this direction. We have to see the legs. Now for the legs, if you notice, the legs were going, there is one straight line to the center. Okay, and then one line was going from left to right. So it will go from right, like it was slanting here. Now it will be slanting in this position. So it will go to the, sorry, it was going to the left side, right? Now it will go to the right side like this. So the lines would appear like this. Okay, so it will appear to the right hand side. That is an option A. Okay, so that is the answer. So this was a tricky one because it said that there are two mirrors. First we have to make water image and then mirror image of that water image. Find the missing part of the figure. Okay, these are easy ones, missing parts. So first of all, we will see what are the things. One is triangle, which is inverted, present in all, so no point for guessing it. Second is face. So if you see, these are straight and these are inverted, right? So all faces should be inverted, so we can eliminate this option. Okay, and yeah, in rest of them they are inverted. Okay, second, next thing we can see is these hearts. Okay, so white, black, white, white, black, white. So it has to be white, black, white, and inverted hearts. So white, black, white, white, black, white. These are non-inverted ones. Okay, so we can eliminate this also. Next, we have to see the stars. right? See, stars are black white, and it has to be inverted stars. See, if you see, this is inverted, this is straight upwards, these are facing downwards, so they should face down. Okay, and should be on the right hand side, so we can eliminate option A because it has on the left hand side. B has straight stars. Okay, the stars should be facing downwards, so B can also be eliminated, so answer becomes option E. Now you need to not see the other lines because we have eliminated other wrong options. We have figured out that stars should be on the right hand side. They should be inverted. Okay, the face should be inverted. Hearts should be white, black and white and inverted. So we have eliminated all the wrong options. Hence, option E is the right answer. You do not have to see this line again, like inside whatever is inside this line. So that is also, that will actually match the pattern. Okay, so it is matching this pattern. We are getting this kind of a line here, which is inverted, so exactly which looks like this. Select the figures that would most closely resemble the paper when unfolded. Now this is an interesting question because paper folding and unfolding, it has too many elements. Okay, so you need not draw the complete thing. Basically, like uh, if you have to draw these, it would take a lot of time to solve. So how to solve it fastest? See, it is a symmetry based question. So whenever you have paper folding and unfolding, it has to have the symmetry. So whatever is appearing, this will appear on this side also, and top also, and right side also. So let us look at the shape. Just look at this shape, this. So we see three circles like this. I mean, three semicircles you will see like this. So see the image which has three semicircles on all four sides. So ideally it should appear like this, and like this, and like this. Okay. Now if you see in this, this happens 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Three semicircle on each side. ठीक है, यहाँ नहीं बन रहा है. These are not forming that shape. So first of all, see this pattern has to be there at the bottom, right? So in other options, we do not have this pattern. So it looked to be difficult, but that was very easy because the options were too obvious. One could have easily eliminated the options and marked the answer. Okay, so there is no like, question was tricky, but the options made it very easy because it was the only option which had this shape. So now you do not have to even find what will happen at the center. Okay, so it, you can eliminate because when you open it, it will form some sort of circle, like not exactly circle, like dotted shape like this, right? So similarly here also dotted shape. So if you see, there is a circle kind of formation here, two circles will form there also, and at the center we will have four squares, so forming this kind of a shape. So by eliminating rest of the options, we get the answer. I hope you are enjoying this session, and do let me know in the comments that how many of the questions were you able to solve, and we will continue this series. That will benefit you a lot. So please do subscribe to our channel if you are not a part of our channel. And in case you are preparing for CET and are looking for mock tests, so you can check our mock tests. The link is given in the description of this video. Let's move to the next question, which is embedded. We have tried to cover different variety of questions in our series, and within we had one previous class also on abstract reasoning. Today also we had the sheet on abstract reasoning, which covers different kind of abstract reasoning questions. So this is based on embedded figure. So we need to find which of these can be found inside this figure. So first of all, we will have to look for the triangle like this and this shape. So do we have a vertical triangle, vertical right angle triangle? No, we do not have any right angle triangle like this. Okay, so this is eliminated. We do have these kind of triangles. Okay, like for example this. Okay, this is also present, and we should have this shape. So we get this as the answer. Okay, easily we can figure out that this is the shape that is present over here. Okay, so that is the answer to this question. Okay, other shapes also you will not be able to find. So we do not have any like square like this, nor this shape, nor this shape. Okay, so it was easy to figure out that this is the shape that you will get here. Now, some of you might have thought of option D also. So this is clearly not present. This is also not present anywhere. Okay, some of you might have thought of option D also. Some of you must have seen that this shape is present like this. This must have come to your mind. But see this has to be closed on the top. So it is open here, right? This is not closed. यहाँ पे close होना चाहिए, right? But it is not closed. So that is wrong option. So it was a close option. Some of you, did anyone of you mark option D as the answer? Do let me know in the comments. क्योंकि लग रहा है कि ये present हो सकता है because this is, so you need to see each and everything, right? So this part is there, this part is there, everything is there, but this portion is not closed. Okay, here it is open in the image. So the right answer is option B. Clearly we can see that we have this triangle and a triangle like this. Construct a square by combination of three parts, selecting them from the list of alternatives. Now, this is a tough question to solve. Tough in the sense because, like, uh, you have to see option by option. Because if I do not give you the options, it would have become very difficult. Now, we will see A, B, C. If we combine A, B, C, do we get a square? So, if you combine B and C together, we can make a rectangle like this. But combining it, will it make a square? No, it does not look like we will be able to make a square. So even if you fit one of the portions like this, right, this portion is remaining. So ABC will not make a square. ABE, right? If you put A shape here, A shape is like this. A shape is like not till the end, but somewhat like this. Okay, it is not fitting. Okay, A shape will not fit here and B will not fit here. So ABE is also not possible. BCD. Now, if you see B, if you put C like this, turn C like this, it will appear here. Okay? And we can put B like this as it is. We can put B as it is and see if we rotate 90 degree and put like this. So BCD will make a square. So this was a good question. It just required you to see the options one by one and decide which will be the answer. Okay, similarly, you can say that BDE and ABD will not make the square. Okay. Next question. Choose the figure which is most similar to the question figure. So we are given a question figure. We need to tell which is the most similar. So here we have, see, whenever you have this kind of a structure, right? See, notice one thing that this is the outer shape. So do not count the outer shape in the questions, right? Two inner shapes. So we have a square and another square and four dots in between. Okay. So anything, if you see, all have square, like some have pentagon and square, right? Then we have square and triangle, triangle and square, triangle and triangle, and square and pentagon. So first of all, it has four sides, it has four sides and four dots. So outer, inner, and the dots are equal, all are equal. So that happens in option D. So we have three sides, triangle here, and three dots. So that is the thing that is common with this given image, right? So number of sides is same, outer figure, inner figure, and the number of dots. So option D is the right answer. See, in abstract reasoning, always remember that the outer shape is always a square. Okay, so whenever you have series completion or any such thing, outer, that is the covering. Okay, so do not count that covering. Okay, so here's the next one. So we need to establish the same relation with the first image. Like first image, first pair is given to us. We need to establish the same relation in the second pair. Now, if you see first two images, this line remains same, this line remains same. This has been extended. Okay. Now, if you see second image, so what will happen is upper part, lower part will remain same. We will extend this. Okay. So which is obviously present in option A. Top remains same. So the central line, like the logic is extend the central line. So same thing we will do here. So we will extend the central line. It will appear like this. Find the number of triangles in this image. Now this is a tricky question. Tricky because some of you might have made one mistake, which I will discuss here. Now first of all, counting triangles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 9 small triangles. Now I'll tell you a possible mistake. Some people might have counted this as a triangle. This is not a straight line. Suppose this was a straight line like this. Okay, so then you would have counted this as a triangle. If this was a straight line. If you notice, it is not a straight line, right? It is slightly curved. ऐसे line है, सीधी नहीं है, right? So do not count this as a triangle. So if you counted this, probably you counted two triangles extra and your answer would have been different. Now one small triangle, then we have one medium triangle on this base and one large triangle, the complete triangle plus 2. So total we have 11 triangles. Some of you might have got 13 triangles who took this line as straight. कुछ नहीं ऐसी line straight ली होगी. So if you counted that, you would have got 13, but that is wrong. The answer is 11 triangles. Find the next image in this series. Okay, so we have four letters being used. So we need to see how they are moving. So we have KP, 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 KP. KP is common. VO, VU, UV, UA. So KP is constant. Okay, rest two letters are changing. So KP, 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 KP. So KP should be like this. So that eliminates all the other options. Okay, so it becomes easy that this will be the answer. Now look at the other elements. So this is VO, VU. So VO became VU. Okay, then like of course swapping like this UV. Then it became UA. So A got replaced. Now next should be AU. So this is AU. Okay, so for two phases they are remaining same and they are swapping. So sometimes this also happens that first image will have something, second and third will have same logic, fourth and fifth image will have the same logic. Okay, so keep this thing in mind while attempting these questions. All right, so here's the next one again based on paper unfolding, right? And we have folded in 4 times and then we have to unfold it and find out that how will it look like. Okay. Now again we will do the same thing, that how will it appear on the surface. Okay, so just make the surface. So if you make 4 sides, like just look at the central part. The central part should be some oval like this. Okay, so we can eliminate option D. Now if you see oval, it is connected. So outer also we can see that there will be one oval. If you just imagine like this, it will be some oval outside also. So outside also there should be oval shape. And if you see, there is one connect here. So there will be one connection here, and connection here. So this is not connected. So that will be option A. So this will be oval, inner oval, outer oval, and connection in between on all 4 sides, because we are making 1/4, right? So when we open it, this one connecting dot will appear on all sides, like here also between two ovals, inner oval and outer oval, one connecting dot here, one connecting dot here. So 4 dots on 4 sides. So that will be the answer. So you need to not draw images, right? Just look at the symmetry. So whenever you have this unfolding and folding, right? So look at the symmetry of the image that we are making. Okay, so let's now look at the next question, which is on figure completion. Okay, so one of the easiest types. Now, first of all, we need to complete this circle. Okay, so this whatever cookie or whatever is made over here, that will get completed, right? So absolutely wrong. Now we need to see the heart. Okay, so heart will come like this. So we can eliminate this and this. So two options remain, C and E for the heart. Let's look at the scale. This thing will appear like this only. Okay, so that is appearing like this. Let us see what is the difference in these two images, right? Option C and option E, what is the difference? That is on the pattern this side. So here you have black squares, here you have white squares. If you see the outer pattern, it is white, 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 white. Like black square is towards the center. Okay. Now, if you see option E over here, right, it has that. Actually, it is also not completely correct, but still, or we would say, no. Here, if you make on the edge, we have black squares, okay, then white portion. So black first and then white portion. So ideally that should be option C should be correct one. And other things also, if you notice the pattern inside it, right? So the pattern is going up like this. Inside it, like if you observe this pattern, this is going up, this is going down. It is going down, so it should go up. In C, it is going up. So close options. Sometimes it will happen that the lines may not be the perfect ones. Okay, so by this logic, option C should be right one because of the pattern also. Like see the internal pattern of these rectangles. ऐसे ऐसे लाइन है, इसमें ऐसे ऐसे है, इसमें ऐसे है, तो इसमें ऐसी होनी चाहिए ऊपर को जाने वाली. So that is C. Second thing is this black portion. So we have, although it is slightly uh, in the original image, it is slightly hidden, it is slightly more visible, but still we will take it because considering the other factors, this looks as the best possible option. Okay, so we will choose the answer as option C because of this pattern plus the black squares are present like this. Okay, let's now see the next one. Find the odd one out of these images. So which one of them is the odd one out? So we have, like you will say that 3 are circles, 2 are square. Then there is 6 partitions, like 4 quarters and 1 diagonal like this. Okay, so 6 partition are there. There is one extra line. So the line is here. The line is left side, top side, right side. So left, right, top, bottom, that is not significant. If you notice one thing, it is with the diagonal, right? It is on the side of the diagonal. It is on the diagonal. It is on the diagonal, next to the diagonal. In this, it is not next to the diagonal. So that is the answer. So in all others, the line is next towards the diagonal. But in this option, it is different. So that is why it is the odd one out. So odd one out could have any logic, right? You just need to observe the images and answer accordingly. Select the pair that shows a similar relationship as given in the original pair. So first of all, let us see the original pair and see what is the relation over here. Now we have a pentagon, right? Let's call it 5. Then we have a square, let's call it 4. Then we have a circle, let's call it O, and then a triangle. Okay. Now here we have triangle outside, then a circle, then a square. So basically reverse. If you reverse the order, it becomes 3045. 0 representing a circle. Okay. So the number of sides is opposite. So if you see 6, inside should be 6. Okay. So it is 6, 0, 3, 4. But it is like 4, 0, 3, 6. Right. It is not 4, 3, 0, 6 should be the order. Right. So A is not the answer. This is 5. So we are going out to in. We are counting out to inwards. Okay, so this is 5, 3, 4 and 0. Here we have 0, 4, 3, 5. So this is the reverse. So answer is option B. Okay, so this is circle, 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 not relevant. And if you see, this is 0, 5, 4, 3. And this is 5. So 5 is coming, right? That is not the reverse. So 5 should be at the second position, right? So that is also not reverse. So it is an option B. That the number of sides, that is another frequent logic in abstract reasoning, the number of sides of a polygon. So it could be hexagon, pentagon, square, etc. I hope you are enjoying this session. So please do like this video. We have some more questions remaining. Let's look at the solution as well. So this was an easy one. We need to find, like, resemble the paper when folded. So when you fold it this side, it will become like this. This portion, when it folds, becomes like this. So that is an option D. The easiest of the questions. Mirror image, very simple, right? His ear is this donkey ear should be this side like this. Okay, so this is, we can clearly eliminate these options. Option B is the right answer. So tail on the right left side here, right, and this shape like. How many circles are there in the given image? So I hope it was easy to count these circles. So we have one circle inside. Then we will count the second layer of circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6, 1 plus 6. Now outer layer of circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 on the outer layer. So total of 19 circles. Okay. Now next question, which was on unfolded piece of paper. Again, we will see the symmetry in this case. Now when you make a cut like this, so the cut will appear on all four sides like this also. Okay, so first of all, it should have a rectangular cut on all sides. Now there is a small square cut here. So all sides will have a square cut like this. So 4 squares. Now there is nothing in center, right? We are not cutting anything at the center. So center should be free. Okay. So in this we have this thing at the center. 4 squares, everything matching. Here we have extra squares. How will we get the squares? There is no square over here, right? So this we can eliminate. Option E again, there are too many squares. This square will not be formed, right? We do not have anything here. So there should be nothing here. So we can eliminate option E also. Okay. Now comes option B versus option C. Okay. See, always remember, whenever we are folding the paper, this is the folding line, right? This line is not the cut. This is the folding line. So when you unfold this line, right? So it was like this. So when you unfold it, let us say first step. So this line will not appear. ये line नहीं दिखाई देगी. It will become a proper triangle. And similarly, when you unfold, these lines will not be visible. ठीक है, line वैसी रहती. Line converts into a plain paper. That is the line which appears, right? But actually it is not, like we are cutting a piece, so this line does not appear. So that is why it is wrong. So this was testing this basic concept, the lines do not appear. Okay, unless we are making a cut design, the design will appear but the lines will not appear when you unfold. So some of you might have got confused between two options. I hope this clarifies that the lines do not appear, hence answer is option B. Next question, this is again relation based question. So we have three images, three parts, square, circle, square. Okay. Here we have square, square, circle. And if you notice, these lines have disappeared, right? So similarly, these lines will disappear. So we need to just look at the three elements. So the central part was black, remains black. Now black, white, black, right? So we should have black, white and black. Okay, that order will remain. So black, white, black, there is only one option, which is option D. So we can eliminate rest of the options. Second thing, if you see, like, see the central part has gone down, right? And these two remain top two. One of them will tilt. एक tilt हो जाएगा, एक as it is रहेगा, right? So central will go down. So heart will go down. Heart will go down, will become black. Okay, and one of them will tilt. So now one of them will remain as it is. Okay. Ideally, there should have been a rectangle. It is not the perfect one, but still the best of these options would be this only, because in all the answer options we have a rectangle being formed. Okay, so we will have to take that it is rectangular in nature. Okay, so that one will have to consider. Okay, so black white black logic you can apply, and plus thing second thing is one of them will tilt and one will remain as it is. So option D is the best fit. So this was the solution to the sheet based on abstract reasoning. I hope you were able to solve most of these questions on your own and learned some techniques to approach the questions. So get these daily drill PDFs on our Telegram group. So please do join our Telegram group and actively solve these questions on a daily basis. So if you are solving at least these many questions apart from your regular practice, that will help you prepare for the examination, and you are in constant touch with your preparation. In case you are preparing for CET and are looking for classes in a structured manner along with practice sheets and grammar course plus mock test, then you can enroll in our course, and you can take our mock test separately. The links are given in the description of this video. So that's the solution for this daily drill. So keep watching the upcoming sessions, and if you have not watched the previous ones, please do watch that as well. That will definitely benefit you in your exam preparation. You will learn techniques to approach questions, okay, how to attempt questions, which ones to skip, different kind of logical thinking in all sections, be it quant, reasoning, verbal, or abstract reasoning. So thanks for watching the video. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.